And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that, and surely we sent Nuh to his people, Inni lakum nadhirun mubin. And he was saying to them, surely I am unto you a clear warner, Nadhir. So mostly the prophets, they have two things to do. Either they are Nadhir, the warner, or either they are Bashir, the giver of glad tidings. So either they are giving a warning, and they are also giving the good news. Warning for the punishment of Allah, and the good news of the mercy of Allah. The burning of the hellfire, and the mercy and the good news of the paradise. Warning for the miserable life, or the good news for a blessed life. So that is the purpose of messengers who come to the people, the prophets, to give them the either a warning and also the good news. Those who obey Allah and follow the prophets, they have a good news of mercy and forgiveness and paradise from Allah. And those who deny to follow the commandments of Allah and they deny to follow the Prophet's way, then Allah is giving them the warning of the hellfire, the anger of Allah, and the miserable life in this and in the hereafter. So he said, surely I am unto you the clear warner, that do not worship except Allah. Surely I fear upon you the punishment of the day, very painful. His leader among the disbelievers, those who are those who are rejecting the faith from his people, they say, we see you nothing but a man like ourselves, nor do we see that those who follow you but the meanest among us, in judgment immature, nor do we see in you any merit above us. In fact, we think you are a liar. You are liars. So what is the idea of his people, the leaders of the disbelievers among his people? First they say, you are just like us. Why should we follow you? Then they say, those who follow you, they are very poor among us. They are very weak among us. They are not rich people. They are not leaders, or they are not superior people. So what is the attitude of these people? They are very arrogant. They are looking down upon the followers of the Prophet Noah. And they say, we did not see any speciality in you above us. And we think that you and your followers are just lying. He said to his people, O my people, see you, I have a clear sign from my Lord, and that he had sent me mercy. He has sent mercy unto me from his own presence. But that the mercy has been obscured from your sight. Shall we compel you to accept it when you are averse to it? You hate it, you do not like it. O my people, I ask you for no mal, the wealth. I'm not asking you to pay me any money. In ajriya illa ala Allah, my reward is upon Allah. I don't ask you anything to pay me. Not like the false leaders today, the priests and pastors and ministers and other religious leaders. What they are doing, a business. We guide you how much you pay us. We give you this and this, how much you give us the money. But the prophets and the true followers of Prophet, they will not ask anything. They will guide people by the will of Allah and for the sake of Allah, without any pay. But I will not drive away those who believe, for verily they are to meet their Lord, and you, I see, are the arrogant ones, ignorant. That they are saying to Prophet Noah that this cheap one, get them out. And they say, no, I will not let them go away from me. Oh my people, who would help me against Allah if I drop them away? Will you then not take heed? Will you not understand? So what is their demand? These very bad, arrogant, jahil people, the ignorant people, they want that will listen to Noah when he will kick these poor ones out from them. And that the prophets are always very good people, good attitude. He said, no, I will not drive them out. And if I'll drive them out, who will save me from Allah? Because they want to listen about Allah. So how I can kick them out? Because of you are arrogant people, ignorant people. And I'm not saying that I have a treasures of Allah with me. And I'm not saying that I know the unseen. And I'm not saying that I am an angel. And I'm not saying or claiming of those your eyes do despise, that Allah will not grant them that is good. So I'm not saying that those you are looking at very, very low, you are belittling those people, His followers. I'm not saying that Allah will not give them some good. Of course, Allah will bless them and Allah will give them a lots of good. Allahu a'lamu bima fi anfusihim inni dhallam minaz zalimin. Allah knows what is in their souls. I should, if I did indeed be a wrongdoer. So if I will kick them out, then I will be among the wrongdoers. They said, the leaders of the disbelievers among his people, O Noah, you had disputed us too much, and he has so prolonged the dispute with us. Now bring upon us what you threatened us with, if you speak the truth. So they are very arrogant people and so bad attitude. They are saying too much you talk already. Now just bring upon us the punishment which you are promising, if you are truthful. He said, truly Allah will bring it on you if He wills, and then you will not be able to frustrate it. Or of no profit will be my counsel to you, much as I desire to give you, if it be that good, will it to leave you astray. He is your Lord, and to Him you will return. Or do they say, He has forged it? Say, if I had forged it, on me were my sin, and I am free of the sin of which you are guilty. It was revealed to Noah, none of your people will believe except those who have already believed. So grieve no longer over their deeds. So now Allah decided, because He preached to His people, Prophet Noah is preaching to his people 950 years. Now Allah said enough. No more people will believe now. And then Allah said to build the ark or the boat, a big ship, in our vision and in our guidance, in our revelation. And do not ask for us about those who are wrongdoers. Surely they are going to be drowned. Forthwith, he starts construction the ark, the ship. Every time that the chiefs of his people passed by him, they ridicule on him, they laugh upon him. He said, if you laugh us now, we can laugh upon you, we will laugh upon you. The time will come. فَسَوْفَ تَعْلَمُونَ. But soon will you know who it is on whom will descend a penalty, the punishment that will cover them. With shame on whom will unloosed a penalty lasting, the long-lasting punishment. At length, behold, there come our command, and the fountains of the earth, the tanur, the bake, the oven, and the fountains of the earth, the oven, gush forth. We said, so the water is first coming out from the earth, and it's starting from the oven, because there is a hole there. And all around the earth, the water is coming out. And then later, the water coming from the sky also. So that was the greatest flood on the earth. We said, embark therein, of which each kind, 2, male and female, the animals and your family, except those against whom the word has already gone forth. And the believers, and also the believers will ride. But only a few believed with him. So he said, Bismillahi majriha wa mursaha inna rabbi laghafurur rahim. So that is the dua for riding the ship. Whenever we ride the ship, that is a dua for riding the ship. Bismillahi majriha wa mursaha inna rabbi laghafurur rahim. In the name of Allah, it's sailing and it's anchorage, it's resting. Surely my Lord, forgiving, the merciful. So the ark floated with them on the waves like mountains, and Noah called out to his son, who had separated himself from them. He said, O my son, embark with us and be not with the unbelievers. So that was a mistake of Prophet Noah. That Allah said, do not ask me about the disbelievers. And he forget it because of the love of his son. he saw his son is drowning in the water, and he said, "Come on, ride with us." But he was a disbeliever. He said, then the son replied, "I will betake myself to some mountain. It will save me from the water." The Noah said, "This day nothing can save from the command of Allah, any but those on whom He had mercy. Any but those on whom He has mercy." So only those who has Allah mercy, they can be saved today. And the waves came between them, between Noah and his son, and then his son was among those overwhelmed in the flood. He was drowned. Then the word went forth. Allah said, Allah commanded the earth, "O earth, swallow up your water, and O sky, withhold." And the water subsided, and the matter was ended. The ark rested on the mount. This Mount Judi is in Turkey, and then this ark already found out in Turkey. The Mount Judi, it's a mountain where this ark is already found out, which mentioned Allah in the Quran that the ark was stuck in the mountain, and this mountain is found, and then that ark, the ship already found, and it's already available for us to see in the internet, the pictures. And the word went forth, "Away with those who do wrong." And the Noah called upon his Lord and said, "O my Lord, surely my son is of my family, and your promise is true, and you are the justest of the judges." Allah said, "O Noah, he is not of your family, for his act is not righteous." So if the child is not righteous, then he not belongs to family anymore. If the child is righteous, worshipping Allah, and a righteous person, then he is part of the family. "So ask not of me that of which you has no knowledge. I give this counsel lest though you act like the ignorant." So now the Prophet Noah, he realized that he had this wrong demand. So he makes sorry to Allah by saying, "قال ربي إني أعوذ بك أن أسألك على ما ليس لي بعلم وإلا تغفر لي وترحمني أكن من الخاسرين." Noah said, "O my Lord, I do seek refuge with you, lest I ask you for that of which I have no knowledge. And unless you forgive me and have mercy on me, I should indeed be among the losers." So he repent to Allah, ask to forgive, and if he will not forgive and mercy upon him, then he will be the loser. So we said, the word came from Allah, "Oh no, come down from the ark with peace from us and blessings on you and on some of the peoples from those with you. But the people to whom we shall grant their pleasures for a time, but in the end will a grievous penalty reach them from us. Such are some of the stories of the unseen which we have revealed unto you," to Prophet Muhammad. Allah said, "Before this neither you nor your people knew them. So preserve patiently, for the end is for those who are righteous." So one of the things to clarify here, the Prophet Nuh alayhi salam was saying to Allah in the Surah Nuh that Allah destroyed them. He was fed up with them. And he said they will not produce children, but وَلَا يَلِدُ إِلَّا فَاجِرًا كَفَّارًا, except the disobedient and disbelievers. But in his own family, Allah born a child which he was a disbeliever. Then he realized it should be that it is not okay to judge people. It's possible also, like the time of the Prophet Muhammad, when he was stoned and blooded, and his whole body was with the blood because of the stoning from the children and the people in Taif. When he went there to preach, he did not say that Allah destroyed them all. Even their children will be disbelievers. Rather, he said, if they will not believe in me, their generation will come to Islam. And later, of course, not only the generation, even the same generation, they all become Muslim, and still the Taif is Muslim. So may Allah guide us, may Allah forgive us. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آله وسلم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا
Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment.